Do I need to retell that? All right. Okay, the mic is on. So welcome to the special business meeting for Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. Please, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I think I'm supposed to read this. Before we begin, we have some required notifications. Please note that the city abides by New York State and the CDC's requirement that unvaccinated individuals continue to wear masks indoors and remain at a 6-foot social distance, which includes in City Hall and at public meetings like this one. If you're vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask during this public meeting or be socially distanced. However, if you appear ill or present with COVID-19 symptoms, staff may ask you to leave, distance, or wear a mask regardless of your vaccination status. This meeting is being recorded with audio and video. Roll call, please.
Councilman Scringy,
Present.
Councilwoman Riley, Councilwoman Friedman,
Present.
Councilman Burns,
Present.
Councilman Strawn,
Present.
Councilman Scanlon,
Present.
President Rosinetti.
Present.
All right, that is 6 present and 1 absent. Riley.
Okay, thank you. So we have one item under first reading legislation. We have introductory ordinance 21-80, considered in finance. Councilman Strawn.
We just do it straight up, or they?
I think
All right.
you just read it.
Okay. I ask council for unanimous consideration of introductory ordinance 21-80, an ordinance to amend the 2021 general fund and capital budget for purchase of 2 ambulances for the fire department.
Second.
Do we have any questions or comments regarding this?
Madam President,
Yes.
may I ask
That's going to, yes.
Thank you, Madam President. Hey, Chief, how are you?
Good, Councilman. How are you?
Good to see you. Is there any way you could just maybe give us like a little bit of a background on where we stand with this and why there was such importance for it? Obviously, we know it's important, but why?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We've been working with this company for several weeks.
Get a little closer to the mic, if you don't mind.
Is that better? Okay. What's happened is we got a really special deal on these 2 ambulances, and there's a shortage of chassis throughout the country. These are the last 2 they have. So they have multiple salesmen competing for these ambulances, and other municipalities that offered actually more money for them. And so they originally agreed on a timeline of council meeting next week, but since they began these offers, cash offers for more money, they said they needed a deposit now. So that's what the urgency is.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or comments?
Thank you, Chief.
Councilwoman Freeman.
Thank you, Madam President. Hi, Chief. Thanks for coming. So I just, kind of as a follow-up to Councilman Scaringi's question. So obviously I understand this is urgent and there's, limited supply of ambulances given the fact that the entire country went through an emergency,
Yes,
a
yes.
year and a half long emergency. So the current ambulances that we have, do you have an estimate on what their lifespan might be? How many years you think we have
Yeah,
left in those?
NFPA recommendations recommend that they be taken offline in 10 years. At least, maybe they could be used as backups, but just for example, our ambulance known as 7121 is a 2007 model. It's 14 years old, has 180,000 miles on it. It's beyond its service life, and it has multiple and frequent mechanical issues. So it's basically evolved into a money pit, and it keeps our mechanic, he's spending way too much time on these ambulances. The second one, 7123, is a 2011 model. That's 10 years old. It's got 150,000 miles. Has similar problems. It's at the end of its service life, and it also has multiple mechanical issues. So you got to consider it's not just the mileage; it's the hours. They idle for hours and hours and hours at the hospitals, on the scene, at an MVA or somebody's house, and they need to be replaced. And it's critical they be replaced, and they're not available right now. And these are the last 2 they have. Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify, you would be looking in any case to replace these ambulances
Yes.
soon?
So we I put in the capital line this year. Now just think about this, a new ambulance that we spec'd, just one, is $230,000 to $280,000. And like I told you, these chassis aren't available, so they're way behind in production. It'd probably be about 2 years before we got it. And like I said, we have these two old aging ambulances. They're not going to make it another 2 years, I don't think. No.
Okay, thank you for that clarification.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments?
Thank you, Chief. I'll call the question, Madam President.
Question be called. Roll call, please.
Councilman Scaringi,
Aye.
Councilwoman Riley is absent, Councilwoman Friedman,
Aye.
Councilman Burns,
Aye.
Councilman Strawn,
Aye.
Councilman Scanlon,
Aye.
President Resonetti.
Aye.
All right, that is 6 ayes and 1 absent, Riley.
Okay. So then, unless there's any other comments, with that, I will thank you, everyone, for coming. I will ask for the meeting to be adjourned.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Thank you all.